800 CHAB is proud to present Ask the Expert. Here's Rob Carney.
800 CHAB's Ask the Expert is focused on boat safety and water safety today with our insurance expert from Heritage Insurance in Moose Jaw, Greg Marcyniuk. Greg, it is that time of year, and times have changed in that you can't just run out to the lake and jump in a boat and go.
It is law now that you do require a operator's pleasure craft operator card, and you have to have proof of competency on board, so very important on there. So the biggest thing, Rob, is I've got an actual pre-departure checklist that I've put together. So first of all, life jackets, wear them. Make sure that you're carrying Canadian approved life jackets. Make sure they're in good condition, and also check that they are properly sized for everybody on board, especially young children. Very important that that's taken care of. Anyone under the age of 12 without direct supervision can operate up to a 10 horsepower boat. Ages 12 to 16 with no direct supervision, they may operate a boat up to 40 horsepower. And if you're under 16 years of age, regardless of supervision, you may not operate a personal watercraft. Once you do obtain the age of 16, and once you have actually written the course and have obtained a pleasure craft operator card, there is no horsepower restrictions. The other thing you want to do is check the weather before you head out. Always good to take a look and see whether there's going to be any gusting wind, thunderstorms, those type of things. Also, always tell a person you trust where you're going and when you will be back. Very important. Now, when it comes to safety equipment, first of all, make sure all the equipment is on board and is in good working order. And you should always carry a first aid kit, basic tools, and spare parts such as spark plugs. But what is required by law is that you require one life jacket per person. Also, you require a buoyant heavy line at least 15 meters long. You should also carry an oar, like a manual propelling device, or you should have an anchor with, again, at least a 50-foot cable, rope, or chain. As well, you need a bailer, manual bilge pub, and a watertight flashlight, and 6 type A, B, or C flares, a sound signaling device, as well as one 5BC fire extinguisher. And this is for boats that are 6 to 9 meters, so that's anything over 19 feet and 29 feet. As well, you should make yourself aware of all hazards and the local levels and fuel. You should check and always remember that you need a third to go, a third to return, and a third for reserve. Also, always take a bit of time and take a look at the boat condition. Like check the hulls for crack or damage, check fuel, propulsion, cooling systems. Make sure that your throttle and steering are working well before you start it up. Check your oils, check all your hoses and lines for leaks or cracks, and make sure all your clamps and belts are secure and in good shape. And again, check and change oil filters as needed. Check your battery charge. Make sure that you always have the drainage plug in place. I know that's happened to me the odd time where it's been a bit of a scramble, so make sure you take that. Again, it's good to have this safety checklist. And again, make sure when you're loading your boat that it is well distributed. And if you've got an inboard, make sure you run your blowers at least 4 minutes before you actual start, and make sure that there is good airflow for that. The other thing that you are legally responsible for are your guests. So it's very important that you show everyone where the safety equipment is and how to use it, and just make them familiar with the surroundings. So please take the time to come check us out online at nohassleinsurance.ca, or come down and talk to any one of our fine staff here at the corner of Fairford and First West.
Boat safety tips on 800 CHAB's Ask the Expert with Greg Marcyniuk at Heritage Insurance in Moose Jaw.
This has been Ask the Expert on 800 CHAB.